Hi guys! So I wanted to share with you guys a Indian festival makeup look, since there are so many festivals going on, so I thought this is the perfect time to upload this. So yeah, if you want to see how I achieve it, please keep watching. So we're going to start off with a concealer. Now we're going to start off with our eyes first. I'm using this Instant Age Rewind Concealer as my primer to apply my eyeshadow on it. Now this was the first time I'm using this shade in particular. This is called as a neutralizer, and I did not know how white this is gonna be, but let me tell you, in the end I felt like this concealer made the colors pop, like literally pop. So I'm just applying it very evenly all over my eyelids, and I'm just spreading it out with a brush which I use to spread my primer with. This is an Amazon brush. So once that is done, we are going to move on to our eyes. I'm going to be using this palette from Makeup Revolution. This is the Neutral versus Neutrals palette. Now let me tell you guys, this palette is absolutely amazing. The pigmentation and everything in this palette is just spot on. So I'm first setting the concealer in with this creamy white shade. Now you know that you have to make sure that you've set your concealer. That is how you're going to get that even application of all the colors that we are going to apply on top of it. So now I'm going to use this orangey shade as my transition shade. So I'm going to start by applying this onto my crease and slowly building it up towards the transition area. And as you guys see, I'm trying to flick this eyeshadow a little bit outward so that we get that V. So yeah, now you do not have to be very precise with it because we are going to clean it up in the end. So here I'm just building this color up and blending it out pretty well, as y'all can see. Next, we are going to use a sort of like a darker dusky pink color, and I'm applying this very precisely into my crease directly. Now you want to make sure that this does not go too high towards the brow bone. You want to make sure it's right in the crease. Even if you apply it a little lower near your eyelids, it's okay. That's how it is going to be. Now you're also going to apply this shade on the outer corners of your eyes and also in the inner corners. So slowly I'm trying to build this color up. So take your time blending it out. And then once that is done, I'm just taking the same brush that we used to apply our transition shade, and I'm gonna blend out the edges of these eyeshadows that we've applied so that everything looks like a very smooth gradient. Then we are going to go with a darker brown shade, and I'm first slowly placing that product in the outer corners, and we're going to apply the shade only in the outer corners and the inner corners, and then we are going to connect it in the middle, as you see. So take your time with this, slowly build this color up, and you can stop at how much ever intense you want that color to look. And I wanted it pretty intense, so that is what I'm doing, slowly building it up. And then again, we are going to take the brush that we used to apply our dusky rose color, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. And again, I'm going to take my blending brush and blend out the edges very well. This is going to make your eyeshadow come together very seamlessly. And then again, I'm going to take a clean brush with no eyeshadow, and I'm just blending everything out. Like, this is a key step. So now, since we are doing a halo eye, I am applying a little bit of concealer right in the middle portion. Now you can completely skip this step, but I feel like once you apply a little bit of concealer at the center of your eye and then eyeshadow on top of it, it just makes them pop even more. So that is what I'm doing. I am slowly mapping out the center of my eyelids. And then we are going to go with the rose gold shade from the palette. This is like the star of the show. I love this color. I love the pigmentation. And as you can see, I'm just packing this color on right at the center of my eyelids. And then again, we are going to go with the brush that we used to apply a dark brown shade. And I'm going to diffuse the edges out so that everything looks like a very smooth gradient, like from one eyeshadow to another. It should look very soft, not very harsh. So that is my aim here. So I'm just blending out the edges, and then again I'm gonna top it off with the same rose gold color once again, because I feel like after blending, the intensity of the eyeshadow is lost. And then once that is done, I'm just applying a little bit of liner as well. This is just so that, you know, your eyelashes, which I'm going to apply later on, the fake eyelashes that I'm going to apply later on, it just gives a base to them. That's it. If you're not applying eyelashes, you don't even need to apply eyeliner. You all can straight away go for a mascara, but I am going to apply eyelashes because I'm extra like that. So yeah. So just a basic wing, and then I'm gonna apply my falsies mascara just to prep my eyelashes for the fake lashes that we are gonna go in with. And for the lashes, I'm actually using the Kingdom of Lashes in the style Princess, I suppose. I love these lashes. They were so easy to apply. You will see in just a minute. And then we are gonna start by prepping our face with a primer. We are first going to complete our face, and then we are going to complete our eyes later on. So I'm applying this primer. This is my all-time favorite primer, guys. I love this. So I'm just massaging it very well into my skin. And then once that is done, we are using this strobing cream from Maybelline. This was the first time I'm using it, and I actually thought this was going to be a golden base, but actually it was a pinky based strobing cream. But I'm not mad at it because it actually gave me a very beautiful glow. So I'm applying this all over my face so that we get that even glow. And then we are gonna move on to foundation. For foundation, I am using my NYX Total Control Cover Drops in the shade Classic Tan, and I'm doing that Instagram dropping thing on my face. I absolutely love doing this. It's so extra, like, yeah. Instagram is so dramatic, guys. Do you all think so? Because I think so. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna blend everything out with my beauty blender. This is my favorite beauty blender of all time. This is the YBP beauty blender. It's like the best. And let me tell you a little bit about this foundation. I am actually pretty much loving this foundation. It looks so beautiful, and it's full coverage, guys. This full coverage, and still does not make my face look too heavy or feel too heavy. I absolutely love it. And then we are going to move on to concealer. For concealer, I'm using my LA Gold Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige, and as you all can see, I just like squirted like a lot of it right under my nose. So yeah, I'm trying to spread it out. I'm applying it under my eyes, on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, near my smile lines. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I applied a lot of concealer. But you'll see I'm gonna blend everything out because a beauty blender almost picks up all the extra product. So yeah. So I actually felt like this concealer matched my skin tone like to the T, and I wanted a little bit of highlight. So you'll see that I go in with another concealer, but I also shaped the eyeshadow with the tip of my beauty blender while applying this concealer, so that, you know, I get that perfect V. So just to highlight a little bit, I am using my Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Neutralizer, which we used as our primer or eyeshadow base. And I'm going with a very little amount of product, as you can see, and I'm just blending it out and applying it only under my eyes, just to make them look a little bit more wide awake and brighter. And then once that is done, I'm also going to cream contour with this NYX Total Control Drops. I think this is in the shade Mahogany, and I'm just cream contouring right at the hollows of my cheeks and towards my temples, and I'm gonna blend everything out with my YBP Makeup Perfector. Guys, this foundation is so easy to blend. It's like a dream. It does not take any time. It's so easy to blend. And once that is done, we are going to use this NYX Wavy Glow highlighter. Again, this is one of my favorite products. Ever since I used it, I'm using it non-stop. So I'm just applying this at the highest points of my cheeks. I think this is in the shade Daytime Halo. So yeah. And again, blending it out with my Beauty Blender. This entire makeup look is all about the glow. So you'll see me doing a lot of glow in this entire makeup tutorial, because Indian festivals are so glowy and so full of lights. So that is why I feel like this was very appropriate to use a lot of glow on my face. And then I'm just setting everything with my Sally Hansen setting powder. Now, I do not know where you can get this, but I will leave it in the description box below if I can find it, because it's very inexpensive and it's very good. So I'm just setting my under eyes, like baking a little bit under my eyes, and I'm setting my entire face as well with a little bit of the same powder. And then we are gonna do our contouring. For that, I'm using my NYX contouring palette, and I'm using that beautiful shade to like contour my cheekbones with it. And I'm also contouring my forehead. Don't forget your forehead, otherwise your face is gonna look very weirdly shaped. It has to come together. So yeah, I'm just marrying them together. And here I feel like the contour shade looked a little bit patchy. It was not ready to blend, but yeah, I tried my best and I think it came together in the end. So yeah. Then we are gonna go for highlighter. This is the Pack Baked highlighter in the shade 02. It's absolutely beautiful, like beautiful. As you can see, it's so very blinding. And the shade is perfect. And if you see a little bit of extra powder under my cheekbones, that is because I'm doing a little bit of reverse contouring, because that just makes your contour look very sharp and your face look very sharp. So yeah. So can you see that glow? It's so pretty. Oh my god, I love glow. So I'm also not contoured, I'm highlighting my nose as well. And as you can see, you see the highlight. It's so pretty, so pretty. So yeah, that's me happy dancing. And I'm also highlighting my Cupid's bow, and I'm also gonna go and highlight my inner corners as well. I think I'm gonna do that later on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it later on, once I finish my eyes. And here I'm just stamping my Beauty Blender on the highlighter. This just makes it look like a glow from within. See, instantly it makes it look like so natural, like glow from within. So yeah, we're gonna complete our eyes. For that, I'm just using a very small tapered brush, and I'm applying the transition shade that we used under my eyes. And you want to make sure that you're connecting the V at the corners. And I'm gonna drag this all the way till my inner corners. Once that is done, I'm just taking the brown shade that we use, the darker brown shade that we use in the outer corners and the inner corners, and I'm applying it very close to my lash line. And again, connecting it in the outer corners as well. That is a very important step. And then I'm using my favorite kajal of all time. This is the Plum Nature Studio Kajal. It does not budge. It does not come out with a makeup remover as well. So yeah, it's like very long lasting. And then I'm applying a little bit of mascara as well. And then I'm gonna go with a highlighter, and I was trying to highlight from the top and I forgot that you guys cannot see, so I'm just showing you all the other side. So this is the technique that I learned recently, like go from the upwards to highlight your inner corners. That is how you're gonna get that beautiful glow, and it's not gonna droop down your eyes. And I'm also applying this on the brow bone region just to give it a little bit more lift. So now we are gonna go to our lips. For lips, I'm using this lip liner from Lakme. I think this is in the shade Rose Beige, and I'm lining my lips with it. And then we are gonna go for a liquid lipstick as usual, and I'm using this Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Loved. And oh my god, the smell of this lipstick is so yummy. Oh my god. And I absolutely love the shade. I'm getting tongue-tied again. So I was saying that I love the shade because it's the perfect mix of pink and coral. It's like a corally liquid lipstick. It's like a dream. I love this color. It's so feminine. Try the shade out, guys, from Milani. It's beautiful. And here I'm just setting my makeup with my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in the flavor peach. It is bomb, guys. I love the setting spray. So yeah, this is the entire makeup look. I hope you guys like it. It's so festive. I just feel like this is the perfect festival look. It's pink, it's rose gold, it's brown, it's everything, and it's so pretty. I hope you guys try it out. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So yeah, that's it for this makeup tutorial. I'll see y'all in my next one very soon. Until then, bye.